I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel a heat with somebody. She is not impressed. Hey guys, it is about 7 a.m. on Friday morning and we just rolled out of bed, hung some air fresheners under our arms, and we are heading out to, oh, you think I'm funny now, huh? And now we're heading out to do some garage sales, and we just got some iced coffee. I got myself a sody. I didn't feel like making myself coffee this morning, but anyway, we're gonna go hit some yard sales. We're not doing a whole bunch today. We're hoping to be done by about noon, but hopefully we're gonna find something really, really, really cool, and I'll make her laugh more than I'll make her roll her eyes.
We hope.
We hope. All right, let's see what we can find. Okay, we are just getting to our second location. The first one, there actually ended up being a garage sale across the street. We like to call that freestyling, right? Mm-hmm. Freestyling. And we actually passed one on the way here that we're going to hit on the way out of this neighborhood. But basically, we usually work with, I go on Craigslist, go through what's going on for the day, and then I enter it into MapQuest has like, I think it's called like a route planner or whatever, route planner, and you can do it so it's like a round trip, and then it puts it all together for you. And then as we're going, we actually, if we see signs for other ones that we want to stop at, then we'll go to that. And then Vicky has a really good way of keeping track of her money. She will, she writes right on the list next to the address, like how much she spent. So we ended up spending $35 with that last one. I found a cool racing jacket. She found, what'd you find?
25 vintage hats and caps from like the 80s, like flat bill caps and painters caps and stuff. Some casino ones and racing ones.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
There was some cool stuff there. She was trying to negotiate a little bit with the lady running it. The lady was not having it. She was not having it. And so, anyway, so we're going to hit this one and see if we can find something cool. I will try to maybe do a little filming, but people might think it's a little weird if I come with a camera and start filming at their house, but we'll see. I don't know. All right, let's go check it out. We just finished up at the sale, and it was interesting. One thing that you always want to do is be chatting up whoever is running the sale, because a lot of times people have more stuff inside, or they'll still have stuff boxed up, and it's like if they know what you're looking for, you never know what's going to happen. Vicky was actually looking through a box of stuff, and she grabbed a vintage, what was it, a Mac?
Yeah, vintage Apple clicky keyboard with the cord. So it was like old Apple logo, that like the colorful, you know, light out of it. Before it was Mac.
Yeah, so she grabbed that, and then the lady was like, oh, no, that's not actually for sale. That goes with this computer over here. And so, of course, we look over, and it's like a vintage Apple
early
computer. And she's like, and I think you asked if it was for sale. At first she said no. And she was like, oh, no, that's just my, an old computer. We have a couple that need to be, the hard drives need to be wiped or whatever. I don't know what's on them. And Vicky was like, oh, well, I would buy that if you wanted to sell it. And the lady was like, oh, really? So basically, we left Vicky's information with her. It's it's not like it's not like the first Apple computer or anything like that, but definitely something you could probably sell for a couple $100.
Yeah. I would sell them separately, because the keyboard's probably $100 keyboard, and then the CPU of the computer is going to be at least another 100 and change by itself. Now, she knows I'm a reseller. She wasn't going to give, I don't even think she's going to charge much for it, but basically she just wants to wipe out her personal information on it, and I don't blame her. I'm not even going to test it, so I'm not going to turn it on, but whoever I sell the product to, I don't know what other stuff she has on there, but she has a lot of business information on there. So yeah, always carry business cards, have business cards. I know it seems very antiquated, but this lady was like 70. You're not going to be, oh, let me text you my number. No, she wasn't carrying a cell phone. Business cards, something on a piece of paper. And don't be afraid to tell people you're a reseller either, because they're clearing out an estate sale for her husband, it looks like, who is clearly ill. And she's not going to be bothered with trying to sell that online. Yeah, they're just trying to get rid of everything because they've already sold the house and they need to get everything out of there. So the more they can get rid of, the better. But yeah, talking to people always helps. It's like those Pearl Jam t-shirts that I got recently. I mean, they weren't even out in the garage sales because I talked to the guy and he was like, oh, I got some other stuff inside. Let me bring it out. So you always want to be like talking to the people that are running the sales, because you never know what's going to come up and what they're going to end up having that they might be willing to sell to you. Right. So. I also do a lot of consignment sales too. And I always carry my business cards because a lot of times people are going to have pricey things at yard sales. And might not be willing to pay that kind of money because it's something that is, you know, doesn't have enough meat on the bone for me to resell. But if they can't sell it at a garage sale, and a lot of times they can't because you've got to have a specific buyer for some things, I'll leave them a card and go, you know, I see that you're trying to sell this, but you may not have your right buyer here. This is what I do for a living. If you want to give me a call, if you can't sell it yourself, I'd be happy to talk to you about selling it on consignment. And I've gotten so much business that way from leaving people. Or they'll call me and go, yeah, I don't want to do consignment. How much you want, you know, buy it all out or buy out the ends of their sales or whatever. So, you know.
Absolutely.
It's worth it.
All right, let's go freestyling. Let's do it. We are back home now. We finally finished up. We just went to a few more places. We just did like a little half-day garage sale tour around the city. So we did find some good stuff. Didn't do so well on our freestyling. Didn't find anything freestyling. But we went to a couple of other places, and one in particular had like a whole bunch of like streetwear type stuff and shoes. Victoria got like 6 pairs of shoes or something ridiculous like that. And oh, sorry, she got 8 pairs of shoes. Some really cool stuff that she'll be showing for sure in our haul video that will be happening on Sunday. We'll be doing that live, most likely in the afternoon again. And I was able to get a couple of jackets. I actually found like a handful of Stussy t-shirts, some vintage Stussy, and so I'm excited about that. A lot of times I don't necessarily have a ton of luck at the yard sales, so today I actually did better than usual. I think I ended up with like 3 jackets and some t-shirts and stuff, so I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway, so now we got to get our shipping done because we didn't do our shipping this morning since we got up right away to go out and do some sales. So yeah, so we're going to be doing that, and then I got listing to do. I think Vicky's got listing to do as usual every day, and then I got a bunch of photographs I got to take this week or this weekend to get ready for Boss Up and List, our virtual listing party. It's going to be happening on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So again, you guys, follow the Boss, or come and join the Boss Facebook group so that you can join in with the listing party. And we're gonna be doing live videos on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, an hour each day for those virtual listing party days. And Sunday we will be doing our live haul video. And then one other thing, you guys, I have an Instagram that is for my eBay store, A Boutique for Him, but that Instagram is really geared towards buyers, people I'm hoping to sell to. So I don't really do a lot of personal stuff on there. So I just started up another Instagram that is just my name. So it's at Katie Zilverberg. And that one is gonna be more like me as a thrifter, as a seller for the seller community, to interact with you guys and kind of show you what I'm up to. So I'm gonna have a link to both of those down below. So please go ahead and follow me on Instagram so I don't look like such a loser, because right now it's like maybe, I don't even think I've hit 20 followers yet. So it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. My store one has over 1,000, so it's like I'm starting from scratch. But go ahead and follow me there. Subscribe to this channel to keep up on everything that's going on, and I will see you guys later.